Hello, welcome to Handmade by Julia Quinn. Here is my card today for our video sharing how I made this card. Before I get started, are we too dark? Hang on, just let me have a look and see how dark it is here. I might have to switch on the overhead light. Oh no, it's not too bad at all. Okay, good. So let me show you this project in the catalogue. I've made a class using the lovely, beautiful balloon suite, and it's the first suite that's shown in our catalogue. And I decided to case the catalogue, so this card is this one here. All right, I've made it masculine. It's the card featured today on my blog post with a blog hop with lots of people from Australia and America featuring masculine cards. So I decided to case the catalogue for this one and created different colours just to create it more masculine. And my class also featured these other two cards as well, which may be coming up in future videos. Okay, let's look at the stamp set and the dies. 13 pieces in the dies, lots of different balloons. This cool bit here does some fringing, which is really fun. There's a gorgeous tag and some stars and lots of little confetti bits and pieces as well. So really, actually very fun dies. And then you've got your 16 stamps in the stamp set with some fun greetings. And this one, this Let's Get Our Celebration On, means that you can use this card for any occasion. Okay, it can be used for any celebration at all. So the colours I used to take this into the masculine realm were some new colours. Just making sure I've got all my bits and pieces out here. Blueberry Bushell, which is a returning favourite. So they're my pieces for my card. I don't need any of those bits just yet, but I need my white pieces. So Blueberry Bushell and Lemon Lolly, which I absolutely love. Tahitian Tide, which was one of our previous in colours. And then Pool Party, which is an old favourite, and your Blueberry Bushell. Okay, let's start our stamping here. So I've got two pieces for the card is identical on the inside and on the front with the addition of the balloon. So let's just stamp our balloon first, shall we? So I'm going to stamp the blue in my Tahitian Tide for this large balloon, which actually has some cool little, I should swap this over with this. Seeing I'm right-handed, I like using my ink just beside me there. So my Tahitian Tide balloon, there we are. And there's an extra stamp in the stamp set that does lots of little confetti and stars all over the balloon, which might just makes it just looks like so much fun. There we go. A lovely starry confetti balloon. So that's that bit complete. Now let's get these ones here. This is for the background of the balloons on my card. Let's start with the Lemon Lolly first because it's the lightest colour. And I'll just add some balloons. When you're stamping balloons, stamping with a light colour is really actually rather fun because they all sort of shine through each other. Okay, there's those balloons. And I'll just stamp a couple on my inside panel. I don't want to put too many because I want to leave some room to write a greeting to the recipient. Okay, let's clean off my Lemon Lolly there. And then some Pool Party. And I'll do a couple just on my inside panel. There we go. And look how lovely it looks overlapped. So it's got that real balloon element. Goodness, I've done a very poor stamping here. Let's just fix this one up. I'll just line it up and stamp that again. There we go. Perfect. Why aren't I doing that properly? I wonder. one more up the top there, and I have to stamp back over the top of this there we go, and another one there. I think that's enough. Actually, I will do a little bit more pool party on the inside of my inside panel, and I want that lovely overlapping imagery, so there we go. So that's enough pool party. And how about we add a couple of Tahitian Tide balloons to the inside of our card as well, to continue the theme from the front of the, there we go. There we go, that's effectively camouflaged that bit of stamping that didn't quite work out. Doesn't that look like fun? Okay, and then on the front of the card, I'm going to add some strings to the balloons. Stampin' Up think of everything, don't they? A lovely string to put on each of the ends of the balloons. And the photopolymer stamp means it works very nicely at lining up with the bottoms of the balloons. Oh, one more string on this one, and this little yellow one over here. Is that all of them? Nope, this one here hasn't got a string. There we go. Strings for days. Oh, I used Tahitian Tide. It's supposed to be, oops, it's supposed to be Blueberry Bushell, but the Tahitian Tide works. And then the last bit of stamping is this one. Let's get our celebration on. And I'll just pop that up the top there, and we will layer our lovely big balloon just inside that gorgeous curved stamp. There we go. So that's my stamping all done. I do have to do some die cutting with this balloon here, so I'll get out my largest balloon die, which fits very nicely around there. Bring in my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Pop you there, get you on here, and all of these dies in this stamp set will fit in your mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So this is a good stamp set to consider if you don't want to invest in the bigger die cutting machine. There we go. Pop you back over there. Here we are. Pop my die back in my die thing so I don't lose it. Nearly lost one of the balloons this morning in our class. And let's start putting this together. There's my little tassels. As I said, these two pieces are exactly the same size, so both of them will fit on two little Blueberry Bushell mats, just to give it a bit of extra stability. So I'll stick this one on here. This is the inside panel. Beautifully, oops, I always do that. I push just a bit too hard on the old cardstock with this. I have to remember a soft touch, Julia. Don't push too hard or drag too hard. There we go. Oops, I've got sticky stuff all over my fingers. I'll pop this one on the inside of my card. Line that up very nicely there. So that's that one. And then I'll do the same for this one. Light touch, Julia. Don't push too hard. And then line that one up there. And this one I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of this card so that it stands up a bit, make it a bit more interesting. Oh look, I've got an edge piece. Put that up there. Excellent. Take the backs off all of them. And line you up, make sure I've got it up the right way in the middle of my card. And then my balloon needs some dimensionals as well. 3. Oh, that's probably enough. 3. And stick you in there just underneath. Let's get our celebration on. Oops, I didn't look at the base of the balloon, did I? And then I've got little tassels for the bottom of this one. And I stuck it on top on that one, but I think I might stick them underneath on this one. And I'm going to use mini glue dots for that one. Let's stick you on there and just tuck you underneath there. There we go. And last of all, some beautiful lemon lolly solid gems, because you've got to have sparkles somewhere. And one there, and how about a couple? Oops, couple up here, one there, one there. There we go. Let's get our celebration on with the beautiful balloons, dies, and coordinating stamp set, and totally cased from our catalogue right at the very beginning, the first chapter. There you go. Which colourway do you like? Do you like the blue one that I've adapted for a masculine card, or do you like the berry burst and the lemon lime twist? Let me know in the comments which one's your favourite. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.